Hi book besties. I just finished Unexpectedly Lawson and Beneficial Misfortune by Sara Hinds, and I rated both of them 4.75 out of 5 stars. So Unexpectedly Lawson is a prequel novella to the actual main Lawson Legacy series. And so I started off with that one. It kind of left on a cliffhanger. So I decided to read the first one. And then that one left off on a cliffhanger, and I was going to read the second one, but then realized the second one also ends on a cliffhanger, and there's the third one hasn't come out yet, and I was like, no, I'm not doing this to myself. I was like, I'm gonna have to reread the first one anyways when we get to the third or however many are gonna be in the series. So I'll just reread it then and then read the second one, because I was like, I'm not doing this to myself. If you know anything about me, is I freaking hate cliffhangers. I want this book to be wrapped up in a nice little tiny bow and give me enough of an ending that it's not like a cliffhanger, but enough that leaves me wanting more. So I will get to the second book. I don't like cliffhangers at all. What I did like was these books, though. They were great. And I wanted to read the second one until I realized the series wasn't finished and she left it on a cliffhanger as well. And Unexpectedly Lawson, which is it's like a Christmas-based prequel novella. It follows Catherine, and Desmond and Alex. They meet at a club. It gets very spicy really fast. They have a lot of chemistry. They take her home to their pool house because they have the rule that no girls are allowed in the actual house. They all have to go to the pool house. So she wakes up the next morning, they're gone, and then she walks out of the pool house to go home and kind of has this thought she's the other woman because there's a girl there calling Alex, one of the guys that she just slept with that night, dear, and there's a kid, and she's like, shiz, I'm the other woman, and so she books out of there really fast. And so that takes us into Beneficial Misfortune. It's 6 months later. Kat is teaching at this school. It's her dream job. She loves it. She has this little girl in her class, and that little girl is her favorite. And that little girl happens to be the same little girl that ended in the novella. She doesn't realize it at the time, but it is. Alex is not the dad. Alex is actually the dad's brother. This book follows a lot more men and Kat, obviously. So this one still has Desmond and Alex, but then you add in Nathan and Oliver and also their bodyguard Vince. Nathan and Alex are brothers, okay? Alex has a son, Oliver. Nathan has a son, Desmond. And like I said, Vincent is their bodyguard / chauffeur / all the other things. So yes, you are getting a father-son duo ×2 in this book. And yes, they do share her. It is a reverse harem, okay? And I kind of have a feeling Vincent's going to get added to this reverse harem in the next couple books. Because it was kind of going that way in book 1. They hadn't gotten there, but that's how it was going. My boy Nathan, he likes to have... He likes the idea of getting his women pregnant and having kids. That's how he ended up with his daughter, whom I cannot remember the name of to save my life. But they all kind of meet. Minus Desmond and Alex, while Kat is still working at the school. Okay, Kat's working at school, it's going great. Summertime rolls around, she does the summer teaching program for a couple weeks. Fine. And then Nathan has this crazy freaking idea to be can you come be my daughter's nanny because my daughter loves you? And she was like, okay, sure. Which then leads to her house getting broken into by her crazy ass ex's cousin. So Nathan then moves her into his house. He has a whole row of houses that he puts employees in, and he moves her into his house instead. Should have known. That leads to her re-meeting Desmond and Alex. And then Nathan putting a pause on all them going after her again until they all have a talk and all agree to it, because they have done this in the past where all 4 of them will share a single female and they all have to agree on a single female. They've only done it once in the past and it ended really badly for them. Oliver's a little standoffish when it comes to her. He agrees to it, but he still doesn't commit, at least in this one. They all finally agree to give this a chance with her, and then they bring her into the loop, and if she agrees, then they're all going for it. Yeah. What are you gonna say if 4 men come to you and be like, we want to share you? There's no in hell you're saying no. That kind of starts back up their relationship, and then some other shit happens, and you're just like, This poor girl's life is sucking right now. Like I said, it leaves off on a cliffhanger and you're just like... Eventually, when the series is finished, I will finish reading it because I don't want to be left on a cliffhanger for a long time. So if you want to go check out this series, it's called the Lawson Legacy series. The ones I read were Unexpectedly Lawson and Beneficial Misfortune by Sara Hinds. So freaking good. Okay. But I could use the next book or like the whole series here really soon so I can finish it. That'd be great. Thank you. Thank you for watching the series. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.